14 years ago, I was 17, so that would make me 31 now. And I actually found my father passed away from a heart attack on New Year's Eve. About 20 minutes, probably about 10 to 15 minutes after the New Year. And he was overweight, he was diabetic, high blood pressure, he had smoked previously in his life, he was a male, and he was in his 40s, so he had literally everything going against him for heart disease. And since then, I've been the only one in my family that has been extremely health and fitness conscious. In 2015, I did a year-long mission trip, which kind of got me off of my groove of health and fitness. And coming back stateside, 2016 and half of 2017, I spent a lot of time just almost surviving, trying to get back into the groove of re-entry into America after traveling the world for a whole year. From that time overseas, I not only got out of my routine, but I got 2 parasites and it messed up my gut like a lot. And so it actually made it really hard to control my weight. And then in April of 2017, I was in a semi-bad car accident. And I have 2 herniated discs from that, as well as a frayed rotator cuff and trabecular fracture. And to add to all of that, I am extremely hypermobile, so I'm very prone to injury. I already have 2 torn menisci and a torn labrum in my right shoulder. So this last year, 2018, and I guess the last part of 2017, I gained a lot of weight because I wasn't able to run anymore, and a lot of things, like I couldn't do squats with heavy weights. It would just flare up my neuropathy. So I have chronic neuropathy. I have chronic L5 radiculopathy and chronic cervical radiculopathy from this car accident. And so I kind of fell into a depression of not being able to work out, not being able to do what I used to do. On top of that, I was depressed because I was just so upset with how I looked. And it wasn't just about looks either. I was unhealthy, and I felt it, and I knew it. And that thought and that knowledge that my dad died when he was 46 because he didn't put his health in his hands, like, haunted me and made me mad at myself for being a hypocrite, for preaching, put your health in your hands. And here I found myself in this rut where I wasn't putting my health in my hands. And a lot of my injuries, they're all chronic now, unfortunately. And so I deal with chronic neuropathy and pain. And with that, there were days last year where I couldn't get out of bed. And the beginning of 2018, probably actually the spring of 2018, I started doing Pilates again, which I was always big on. And that actually, mixed with chiropractic care and massage therapy, helped loosening up some of my symptoms, helped strengthen my back around my disc herniations. And while I still have neuropathy, the flare-ups aren't as bad, especially with chiropractic care and the massage therapy, joining in with the Pilates. And I slowly but surely just started to get that fire back, that my health is important and that I need to put my health in my hands. And the only thing in this world worth going into debt for and, doing whether you can afford it or not is spending money and spending time, effort, and energy on your health, because You have one life. One. And I would do anything to go back in time as a 15, 16-year-old girl and press upon my dad the importance of his health, and that it didn't matter that we were struggling financially and broke, because all that mattered was that he would be here. And he didn't get to see me graduate from high school. He didn't get to see me graduate from college. And one day when I get married, he's not going to be there. And I want more than anything, when I have children, to be able to be there for all of that. And the only way that I can do my part in ensuring that that is even a possibility is to put my health in my hands, no matter the cost and no matter the difficulties and the challenges and the hurdles. I have to push through. And there are days where it's really hard because of my injuries, but I just have to remind myself that if I keep going and if I keep God number one, first and foremost, He can help me. He can help me achieve this very uphill battle goal. And I can overcome this weight gain. So far, I have lost about 14 pounds. I was at actually probably more closer to almost 20, because the max I ever weighed in was about like 184, and I'm now weighing in at 166, actually technically 165.4, but I round up. But it's been a journey and it's been hard. And with the help of a naturopath, getting on some important probiotics to help cure my digestive system from my traveling, I was able to start losing weight. And my workout and healthy eating finally started to actually show results, because my gut was starting to heal. And so my hope with this transformation challenge is in 8 weeks to lose about 15-ish pounds and start to get back to where I was, and to encourage and motivate other people, because I think that's the biggest thing is, you can have quality of life and quantity of life if you act now. At the end of your life, it's going to be too late. But if you act now and put your health in your hands, unless like some unforeseen external event happens, like a car accident, you can have quality and quantity of life if you put your health in your hands, if you fight for your health. And if you do what's important, you are a priority, and you have to do what's best for you first. And after that, it's also best for everybody in your life, because you'll be around longer for them. So my hope is that I can encourage and inspire people to lose weight, and especially people who struggle with ailments like herniated discs or neuropathy or impingement nerves all the time. With all those injuries, I have a hard time navigating workouts. And so navigating the workouts how I used to. And it's hard because I'm definitely a HIIT person, high intensity interval training person. And I've had to slow it down a notch. So that's definitely been a challenge. My body also responds more with HIIT training. Lower impact stuff doesn't, the weight loss isn't as drastic. And so I'm just excited to be a part of this, and I hope that with that first Phorm transformation challenge, I hope that this helps keep that motivation and encouragement, and I'm excited to hopefully be part of the first Phorm family.